Main Street was a mess after a windstorm. Leaves and trash were everywhere. Everyone was pointing fingers. Donald's balloons caused it. Goofy's loose bowling ball rolled into everything. Chaos ruled. Mickey didn't blame anyone. He put on a pair of gloves and picked up the first bag of trash. "A little teamwork will make quick work of this," he said cheerfully. By starting the work himself, he showed everyone what needed to be done. Mickey looked at his friends not for their flaws, but for their strengths. "Daisy, you're so organized. Can you make a plan? Goofy, you're super strong. Can you haul the big branches? Donald, you're fast. You can gather the small stuff." "A clean Main Street by lunchtime," Mickey announced. This clear, simple goal gave everyone a target. They weren't just cleaning. They were working towards a specific victory they could all celebrate. As they worked, Goofy had a goofy idea. What if we used the big leaf blower to push everything into one giant pile? Instead of dismissing it, Mickey listened. "That's a great idea, Goofy. It'll save us time." A leader values every voice. Donald, rushing with a bucket of water, tripped and spilled it all, creating a huge mud puddle. He expected Mickey to be angry, but Mickey just laughed. "Now we have mud. Perfect for patching that hole in the flower bed. Good thinking, Donald." When the mayor arrived to commend the cleanup, Mickey didn't take credit. "I couldn't have done it without my team," he said, and he introduced each friend, explaining how their unique skill made the mission a success. The kids, Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Pluto, wanted a new clubhouse but couldn't agree on the design. They were arguing, and no work was getting done. Mickey found them and became their project advisor. He didn't build it for them. He delegated. "Huey, you're the architect. Dewey, you're in charge of materials. Louie, you're our decorator." He trusted them with their jobs. When the walls were wobbly and the boys got frustrated, Mickey didn't scold them. He brought them lemonade and told a funny story about the time he and Goofy built a boat that sank. He kept their spirits up, reminding them that challenges are part of the fun. A big problem arose. They were short on wood. Instead of giving up, Mickey led a brainstorming session. They decided to use old crates from the market, which turned out to be even better. A leader finds a way when there seems to be no way. The clubhouse was finished. It was a little crooked and very colorful, but it was perfect because they had built it together. The boys were so proud. Mickey had led them to success without ever picking up a hammer. Minnie saw it all. She smiled at Mickey. "You're a wonderful leader," she said. Mickey was surprised. "But I didn't do much." Minnie replied, "Exactly. A true leader doesn't do all the work. They help everyone else do their best work." The story turns to the reader. What kind of leader are you? The next time you have a project with friends, try being a Mickey. Listen to their ideas, cheer them on, and celebrate what you create together. The next day, Huey, Dewey, and Louie used Mickey's lessons to build a birdhouse for Daisy. They worked as a team, listened to each other, and didn't get upset over mistakes. The leadership lesson had been passed on. Mickey summed it up for all his friends. Being a leader isn't about being the boss. It's about believing in your team, even more than they believe in themselves. It's about turning me into a we. And that, he said with a smile, is the real magic.